collectors. Today we'll be talking about Marvel Legends, the comic book series ROM Spaceknight. Now, ROM was a character that was introduced in the 80s and was adapted by Marvel, and we can see here's the comic book. A very cool toy in the 80s. He had flashing lights and these removable guns and everything in his hand that lit up. And here on the back we can see we have some Marvel Legends comic book figures in the lineup, and we get this little bio about ROM. And here we have all this stuff. And looky, there's the UPC code. So let's get ROM on the scale and see how much he weighs. Okay, ROM is coming in at 8.6 ounces. So let's get him off the scale and out of the book.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
Okay, to get ROM out, simply take your cutter tool and cut it around it, or just force it off. It is up to you. It's your toy, your collectible. You do what you want to with the box. Me, I'm going to keep this little piece of cardboard. Put it in my collection of boxes and things like that. That'll never be seen again. So here we have the comic accessory ROM. So it's a good little display piece. So the comic book has already fallen out. We can take a closer look at it. Very cool. And then on the back, Marvel Legends series. Very nice. Very cool. So as for ROM himself, we have these pieces of tape holding those hands in. And we have all of these other accessories. So we can take these and pop them on out. Take the weapon blast on out. Take both of the guns and put them over here. Then take your fingers, push on the back of ROM, and bring him on out. Now you can take this and store it where you want to. Recycle, 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 if not. Now here are his accessories. And I am really digging this fellow here. I'm loving the paint apps for the rocket, boosters, backpack. Very cool looking boxy robot head. Now the head itself can go all the way around, except it's hitting right there. Not on this side, it's just that side. But his head can go down a little bit and up quite a bit. Arms come out to a nice T pose. We got a bicep swivel, double bend in the elbow, wrist on a peg hinge. Arms will rotate all the way around. The torso here has a ball joint, so we get a little bit of movement there, rotation around. We also get this ab crunch. So we do a good forward, not so much back because of the backpack. Good split, forward and back. Now, we don't have a thigh rotation with this guy, but we do have this just above the knee right here kind of rotation. We do have a double bend in the knee, ankle that rotates around on that peg hinge, forward and back, and a hole for the stand. Now, ROM's guns do come with the blast effect, so you can take them and add on that blast effect for great playability and your dioramas, if you like. So very cool that he comes with two of them, right? One's a big blaster, one's a little blaster. Now, he cannot store them out of his hands. So we get two guns and no storage. It would have been cool if we could have had something to store on the backpack, or somewhere we could have stored this, or an actual other hand that we can have both of the blasters in. So that's how you have to take it. Is just use the other hand to store the other weapon. Fortunately, like I say, he doesn't come with that. We're only used to seeing Rom with one gun, not two, using his blaster to decimate the race, alien beings that can morph like the Skrulls into other things, but they're more evil than the Skrulls were. Very cool blasters and everything like that. So Rom has been out for a little while. So remember, as always, to like, subscribe, and keep